There's a moment, just after sunset, when the sky burns orange, the air crackles with anticipation, and a wide, low shape glides forward with a kind of quiet confidence that only a true luxury flagship can deliver. No engine roar. No gear shifts. Just motion and presence. This is the all-new BMW 7 Series, updated. Not just a refresh, but a revolution. And it's not just luxurious, it's intelligent. Over 600 horsepower in the i7 M70. 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. A design so sleek, so balanced, it looks like it was drawn by the gods of automotive art. But the real jaw-dropper? The AI. The rear seat tech. The way it anticipates your needs before you even speak. This isn't just BMW's answer to the Mercedes S-Class or the Lucid Air, it's their boldest statement yet, that the future of luxury isn't just about power. It's about presence. From the moment it appears, with its slim LED headlights slicing through the dusk, its wide kidney grille glowing like a digital beacon, you know this is different. It's not pretending to be electric. It's not pretending to be a sports car. It's embracing both, with intelligence, elegance, and real-world brilliance. Today, we're diving deep into the updated 7 Series, from its head-turning design to its driver-focused cockpit, from its whisper-quiet performance to its cutting-edge AI tech. We'll break down how fast it goes, how it charges, and whether it can truly go toe-to-toe with the likes of the Porsche Panamera, the Tesla Model S, and even the upcoming Rolls-Royce Spectre. And by the end, you'll know, is this the most advanced luxury sedan on the planet? Or has it gone too far to stay human? Let's find out. Let's start with the way it looks, because the updated 7 Series doesn't just carry on BMW's design language, it evolves it. At first glance, it's unmistakably a BMW, that long hood, the wide stance, the confident posture, but everything about it feels more refined. Sculpted. Purposeful. The overall length is 208.7 inches, width 75.3, height just 58.4, making it slightly longer and wider than the outgoing model, with a roofline that flows into the trunk like a grand tourer from the future. And with a drag coefficient of just 0.22 in i7 form, it's one of the most aerodynamic production sedans BMW has ever built, a key reason it's so efficient and stable at high speeds. Up front, you're greeted by the new slim LED headlights, a signature BMW design element that pulses with light when you unlock the car. It's not just for show, it houses sensors for driver assistance and adaptive cooling for the battery and motors. On either side are the ultra-slim, full LED headlights, now with dynamic turn signals and animated welcome sequences that light up like a greeting when you approach. The iconic BMW kidney grille is wider, deeper, and more three-dimensional than ever, not just for cooling, but as a statement. It's functional, yes, but it's also emotional, a bold declaration that this car means business. Now, step back and take in the profile, because this is where the 7 Series truly shines. That long hood, the short rear deck, the fastback roofline that flows seamlessly into the trunk. The doors open with a soft click, revealing frameless windows and flush door handles that pop out when you approach. And look at those wheels, 20-inch alloys on the base model, 22-inch on the i7 M70, wrapped in low rolling resistance tires, filling the arches perfectly. They're not just stylish, they're lightweight and aerodynamically sculpted, with optional aero covers to further reduce drag. The side profile is defined by a single, sharp character line that runs from the front fender all the way to the taillights. Clean, uninterrupted, and purposeful. No clutter. No unnecessary vents. Just smooth, flowing surfaces that guide the eye from front to back. And check out the rear quarter windows. They taper into the C-pillar with a subtle crease that echoes BMW's recent design language, but with a more refined, efficiency-focused execution. Around back, the story continues. You've got a full-width LED light bar, not just a strip, but a dynamic display that animates when you unlock the car and pulses when you brake. The trunk lid is smooth and uncluttered, with a subtle lip spoiler for downforce. And the rear diffuser? Pure style, no exhaust to hide on the i7, of course, but it gives the car a planted, aggressive stance. The license plate is centered, clean, and framed by the wide track. And under the skin, the rear motor and battery are perfectly balanced, giving the car near 50-50 weight distribution, critical for handling and stability. And let's talk presence, because the 7 Series isn't trying to whisper. It's commanding silence. It's for the CEO who values substance over flash, the family commuter who wants innovation without pretense, and the enthusiast who still cares about how a car feels. This is a car for people who care about design, efficiency, and real-world usability. It's a daily driver with long-distance comfort, a tech showcase that doesn't feel overwhelming, and a vehicle that proves you don't need six figures to get serious electric power. This isn't just a car, it's a lifestyle. Now, let's step inside, because if the exterior is a masterclass in modern minimalism, the interior is where BMW truly makes its case for the future. Sliding into the cabin, the first thing you notice is the space. Despite its sleek, fastback roofline, the 7 Series feels huge inside. That's thanks to BMW's CLAR platform, designed from the ground up for both ICE and EV applications, with no transmission tunnel, no engine block steering room. The result? A wheelbase of 123.6 inches, longer than a Rolls-Royce Ghost, which means rear legroom that's nothing short of first class. Even at 6'3", I had over 7 inches of space between my knees and the front seat. And the ceiling? That panoramic glass roof stretches from the base of the windshield all the way to the rear window, making the cabin feel like a lounge in the sky. The materials? Luxurious, sustainable, and meticulously finished. You've got optional Napa leather, soft, rich, and available in black, cognac, or Dravet gray. Or go for the eco-conscious Sensitech, made from recycled materials, that feels just as premium. Real open-pore wood trim on the dash and doors, no fake plastic here. Brushed aluminum accents. Every surface you touch feels expensive, tightly assembled, and thoughtfully placed. No squeaks, no rattles, just precision craftsmanship that rivals the best in the business. Now, look at the dash, because this is where BMW throws down the gauntlet. Dominating the center is the 12.3-inch curved OLED display, clean, minimalist, and powered by the latest iDrive 9 software. It's not just beautiful, it's functional. The interface is clean, responsive, and powered by BMW's new AI-driven assistant. No lag, no freezing, no hunting through submenus. Climate controls, always visible at the bottom. Navigation, crystal clear, with real-time EV routing that factors in elevation, weather, and traffic to maximize range. But the real showstopper? The rear. Because this isn't just a driver's car, it's a passenger's palace. In the back, you've got 2 individual executive seats, heated, ventilated, massaging, and reclining up to 40 degrees. Each passenger gets their own 7.0-inch touchscreen mounted in the armrest, controlling climate, entertainment, and ambient lighting. And then there's the 31.3-inch theater screen, a 4K display that drops from the ceiling, offering Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube, and even gaming. It's like a private cinema in the sky. And here's the genius part: AI. The updated 7 Series uses BMW's new Intelligent Personal Assistant, an AI that learns your habits, anticipates your needs, and even adjusts the cabin temperature based on your calendar. Hey BMW, I have a meeting in 20 minutes. Precondition the cabin and play my Focus playlist. Done. It even recognizes facial expressions. If it senses you're stressed, it dims the lights, plays calming music, and activates the massage function. Below that, near the center console, is a beautifully crafted crystal gear selector. Not a stalk, not a dial, but a sculpted piece of art that glows softly when you start the car. It's angled perfectly toward the driver, minimizing glare. And speaking of lighting, the ambient system here is next level. You've got 64 color options, with zones that can be customized independently. Want a soft blue glow on the footwells and a warm amber on the dash? Done. There's even a mood light feature that shifts colors based on driving mode. Cool blue in eco, warm red in sport. It's not just mood lighting, it's an experience. Seating. Plush, supportive, and available with heating, ventilation, and massage. The front seats are 16-way power adjustable, with excellent bolstering for long drives. In the back, even better. Thanks to that long wheelbase and flat floor, rear passengers get limo-like legroom. And the rear seats are heated, with their own climate controls, USB-C ports, and even a rear touchscreen for adjusting settings. This isn't just a driver's car, it's a full family luxury machine. Storage. Surprisingly practical. There's a deep center console with wireless charging, 2 USB-C ports, and enough room for your phone, wallet, and keys. The door pockets are wide, the glove box is deep, and the rear armrest has cup holders and controls for the rear passengers. And despite being a performance machine, it's got a real trunk, 14.8 cubic feet, which is more than a Tesla Model S. Plus, there's a front trunk, or frunk, with another 3.4 cubic feet of space. That's enough for groceries, a carry-on, or charging cables. For a car this sleek, it's shockingly livable. Now, let's talk tech, because if the design and interior are impressive, the technology is where the 7 Series truly separates itself from the pack. BMW has equipped the updated 7 Series with one of the most advanced tech suites in its class, and it's all designed to make your life easier, not more complicated. Starting with driver assistance. Driving Assistant Professional combines adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, traffic jam assist, and hands-free highway driving in select regions. It uses a combination of cameras, radar, and ultrasonic sensors to deliver confident, smooth automation. It can handle lane changes, on-ramp merging, and even stop-and-go traffic with near-human intuition. And if you take your hands off the wheel too long, a gentle chime reminds you to stay focused, no harsh disengagements. But it's not just about automation, it's about connectivity. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, fully supported, both wireless. Bluetooth 5.2, Wi-Fi hotspot, over-the-air updates, all standard. You can update the car's software while you sleep, adding new features, improving performance, or enhancing safety without ever visiting a dealership. BMW has already rolled out multiple major updates since launch, improving everything from voice recognition to battery management. Voice control. Hey BMW wakes the system instantly, and it understands natural speech. Hey BMW, lower the temperature and play some jazz. Done. Hey BMW, find the nearest charging station with restrooms. On screen. It even recognizes multiple user profiles, so the car knows who's driving and adjusts seating, mirrors, and preferences automatically. And then there's the My BMW app, your digital key and command center. Lock or unlock the car from your phone. Precondition the cabin before you get in. Monitor charging status. Activate the welcome lighting sequence. You can even honk the horn or flash the lights if you're trying to find it in a crowded parking lot. It's seamless, intuitive, and deeply integrated. One of the coolest features, the welcome light sequence. When you approach the car, the headlights and taillights animate in sync, the doors unlock silently, and the interior glows to life, all without pressing a button. It's not just convenient, it's emotional. It makes you feel like the car is happy to see you. And for those who love personalization, the 7 Series lets you save multiple driving profiles, customize screen layouts, and even set preferred charging times to take advantage of off-peak electricity rates. This isn't just a car, it's a smart, connected lifestyle device. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter, performance. Because all the luxury and tech in the world mean nothing if the car doesn't deliver when you stomp the throttle. And here, the BMW 7 Series doesn't just deliver, it glides. Under the skin, you've got 2 distinct paths, the traditional gasoline models and the fully electric i7. The base 740i runs a 3.0-liter Turbo 6 producing 375 horsepower and 379 lb-ft of torque, efficient, smooth, and perfect for daily driving. The 760i steps up with a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, delivering 536 horsepower and 553 lb-ft, that's more than a Porsche 911 Carrera. And then there's the i7, the electric revolution. The base i7 xDrive 60 produces 536 horsepower and 549 lb-ft. The i7 M70? A staggering 659 horsepower and 745 lb-ft of torque. All electric, all instant. And the numbers? They're impressive. The i7 M70 hits 60 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds. The 760i does it in 4.2 as well. Top speed, 155 miles per hour. Electronically limited, of course. And it does it all with a calm, almost eerie composure. There's no drama, no wheel spin, no lurching, just a relentless surge of acceleration that pins you to the seat. It's not violent, it's authoritative. But it's not just about straight-line speed. The handling, razor sharp. The 7 Series gets adaptive suspension with rear-wheel steering, up to 5 degrees of counterface steering at low speeds for tighter turns, and in-phase at high speeds for stability. The result? A car that feels smaller than it is, dancing through corners with precision and balance. The steering is weighted perfectly, not too light, not too heavy, with real feedback coming through the wheel. And the brakes? Massive carbon ceramic discs, bringing this 5,800-pound beast to a stop from 60 miles per hour in just 110 feet. That's supercar territory. And the best part? It's comfortable. Even in Sport Plus mode, the ride is supple, soaking up bumps and imperfections without crashing or jittering. Switch to Comfort mode, and it glides over the road like a magic carpet. There's no noise, no engine roar, no tire hum, no wind whistle. Just silence, broken only by the subtle whir of the motors and the soft thump of the suspension. It's serene, calming, and yet, at any moment, you can unleash pure fury with a flick of your right foot. In real-world driving, it's a dream. On the highway, it's whisper quiet, with minimal wind or road noise. The suspension soaks up expansion joints and potholes without drama. In the city, it's easy to maneuver despite its size, thanks to tight turning circles and excellent visibility. And on twisty back roads, it handles with surprising poise, body roll is minimal, turn-in is sharp, and the all-wheel drive system keeps you planted through corners. This isn't just a long-range cruiser, it's a genuinely engaging driver's car. Now, let's talk about the battery. Because what good is all this power if you can't use it without constantly plugging in? The i7 packs a 105.7 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack, optimized for longevity and efficiency. And thanks to the 800-volt architecture, it's incredibly efficient. EPA estimated range? Up to 318 miles for the rear-wheel drive model, making it one of the longest-range EVs in its class. That's more than a BMW i5, more than a Kia EV6, and competitive with the Tesla Model S. In real-world driving, we saw around 285 miles on a mixed highway and city route, which is outstanding for a 650 horsepower machine. But the real magic is in charging. With 195 kilowatts peak charging capability, the i7 can add up to 200 miles of range in just 10 minutes. We timed it, from 10% to 80% in 21 minutes and 34 seconds. That's faster than most EVs, and it means you can charge during a coffee break and keep going. It uses the CCS standard, but BMW also offers a free adapter for Tesla's NACS network, meaning you can plug into the vast majority of superchargers across the US. And with the upcoming integration into the Tesla network, i7 owners will have access to over 15,000 chargers nationwide. No range anxiety here, just freedom. Now, let's be real, no car is perfect. So let's break down the pros, the cons, and how it stacks up against the competition. 3 major pros. First, the rear seat tech. The 7 Series is the only car in its class with a 31-inch theater screen, AI-driven comfort, and executive seating. It's a mobile office and cinema. Second, the design. The 7 Series is arguably the most striking luxury sedan on the market. Sleek, aggressive, and timeless. Third, the value. At under $100,000 fully loaded, it undercuts rivals by thousands while offering more standard features and superior craftsmanship. Now, the cons. 1. The charging speed. While fast, it's still slower than rivals like the Hyundai Ioniq 6 or Kia EV6, which support 235 kW+. 2. Brand perception. While improving, BMW still fights the luxury tax image in the EV space. And the competition. The Mercedes S-Class offers more luxury and a quieter ride, but it's heavier and less engaging to drive. The Lucid Air has more range and more space, but it's less dynamic. The Tesla Model S is more tech-focused, but it doesn't have the same rear seat experience. So where does the 7 Series win? In balance, it's the only car that combines German precision with real-world performance, AI intelligence, and unmatched rear seat luxury. It beats the S-Class in tech. It outshines the Model S in comfort. But it lacks the third-row seating of an SUV, and it's not for everyone. So, final verdict? The updated BMW 7 Series, with its AI and rear seat tech, isn't just a great luxury sedan, it's a landmark achievement. It proves that a car can be luxurious, efficient, powerful, and stunningly beautiful, all at once, and without breaking the bank. It's for the driver who wants the pinnacle of German engineering without sacrificing excitement. For the tech enthusiast who craves innovation. For the executive who wants to work, relax, and arrive in style. But is it for everyone? No. If you need over 400 miles of range, if you want a more established luxury badge, or if you're not ready to embrace a newer EV platform, this might not be your car. But if you want the perfect blend of style, substance, and silent power, the 7 Series is as close as it gets today. So, what do you think? Is this the most underrated luxury sedan on the road? Would you trade brand prestige for that level of tech and comfort? Or would you go for something more proven? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and comment below what car you want reviewed next.